There's been one problem that has plagued humanity since the dawn of time. This one problem has puzzled the greatest minds on Earth thousands of years ago and still does today. This complex problem is currently responsible for an immense amount of fear, disappointment, and shame in your current life. Luckily for you, great minds in ancient Japan developed a powerful framework which I believe will be your guide to a fulfilling life, if only you knew how to read it. Hello, my name is Mason and welcome to the Science Channel. Today we're going to dive deep into the problem of life fulfillment through the Japanese framework known as Ikigai. Ancient philosophers dealt with this problem, and deep down, whether we're capable of admitting it or not, we all do too. Stick around until the end of the video to learn what actionable steps you can take today to start experiencing more fulfillment with the progression of your own life. A few years ago, I discovered the Ikigai framework through my desire to live a more enriching life. I was fed up with the status quo of going to school, getting a job, and going through all the corporate chutes and ladders. It wasn't exciting to me mainly because I felt like someone else was in control of how my life progressed. Not only did I want to feel in charge, but I also wanted to spend my time working on problems that I truly cared about. Through school and my early career, I felt disconnected from my interests and quickly became burnt out. So I turned to ancient wisdom for a solution. Here I found Ikigai, a powerful 4-stage framework which promised to deliver me a reason for being. This was a strong promise, but over the years I can confidently say that it has delivered. The reason this exercise has been so effective for me is because of how it made my vision crystal clear. Your vision is one of the most important things to solidify at each stage of life. Without a vision, there's no direction in which to aim your focus. With the right vision, you'll be pulled along on the journey and make progress effortlessly. Having a clear vision allows you to enjoy life for what it is, a journey. Think about what you're currently a part of and what it is that you desire to become a part of. Remember, your life is greater than just your experiences, and you have the ability to impact the world in a positive way. You have the potential to fulfill a purpose greater than yourself, and the world is excited for you to give it a try. The Ikigai exercise allowed me to define my current vision through its 4 core concepts: what you love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for, and what you're good at. Right now, I'm about to take you through all 4 of these crucial concepts and explain exactly how you can apply this wisdom in your current situation. The first category is what you love. This is exactly what I was lacking in my life. I didn't dedicate enough time throughout the day to engage in activities that gave me positive emotion. I convinced myself that I needed to work hard, but never realized that while working hard, I could be working on something that I cared about. This limiting belief was difficult for me to break at first because I didn't believe that there were jobs out there connected to my passions. I only started to believe this was possible after doing a great deal of personal research. Stick around until later in the video and I'll give you a special tip on how to leverage AI to cut down on this painstaking research time. The second category is what the world needs. Ask yourself if you're positively or negatively contributing to the future of the Earth and humanity through the actions that you're taking today. Again, I felt disconnected from this in my life. I was working an engineering job where I was using a fraction of my potential. I knew that I had skills and the drive for something much more. Looking around me, all I saw were problems with how society was structured and the ramifications of that structure upon the lives of my close friends and family. It's not easy to figure out what the world needs, but in my life, I was able to through the observation of the world around me. By evaluating what I saw others struggling with, I was able to identify the impact that I wanted to have. You too can observe life through others' shoes and formulate a list of problems which you deem to be worth solving. I promise, there's nothing more fulfilling in life than working on a problem that, when solved, improves the life of yourself and the people that you care most about. The third category felt pretty restrictive for me: what you can get paid for. I had the limiting belief from my education that I could only be paid as an engineer. In reality, this isn't the case. The amount of money that you can get paid is directly proportional to the value that you bring to others. Your lever for providing more value is possessing more critical thought and unique skills, which directly relates to the last category. Last but not least, you have to consider what you're good at. What unique skills do you possess? Something that I struggled with was only considering the skills that I developed in college. Don't fall into the same trap as me. They don't need to come from a formal education. With the plethora of knowledge on the internet today, you can learn just about anything that you put your mind to. If the topic is connected with what you love, you'll experience a much higher motivation to learn. Skills can always be learned, so don't feel like you need to perform this exercise with the limiting view of your prior experience. So there you have it, the Ikigai framework. Simple as that. In theory, this is a wonderful exercise. The problem is, in practice, it's pretty hard to execute. It takes hours of research to figure out what the world is willing to pay you for. It might take months of self-reflection to find your true passions. Even longer to gain a grasp on what is truly worth solving in our world. And I haven't even mentioned the difficulty of planning your path to retrieve new skills. With all of these obstacles, it's easy to push this framework to the curb and go on living a suboptimal life. I can't even tell you how many people I've shown this framework, and the results are pretty much the same. Their eyes light up with excitement, looking forward to redefining their goals and establishing a new fulfilling career, only to get overwhelmed by its difficulty and not return to the tough questions that it proposes. Because of the amount of people who have put their goals on the sideline, I thought long and hard about how to make this process easier. After months of deliberation and experimentation, I'm proud to announce the creation of that Career AI software. This powerful AI tool takes the Ikigai framework and makes it far easier to use. Simply answer 10 questions to explore underlying passions, unlock new career paths, and receive daily tasks to start building industry-relevant skills. This software takes the best parts of the Ikigai framework, the parts which have helped me establish a life full of meaning, and makes them easily accessible to you. Best of all, I've made the Career AI software with plenty of free-to-use features. If you're lacking fulfillment from your job and want to redefine your next career move, then check out the Pscyence website. And make sure to try out the Career AI software today. In only a few minutes, you could be back on track to giving your unique gift to the world. Click the link in the description below and begin exploring your dream careers. Thanks for watching.